Hi, I'm Robin Hood with AquaPoolDealer.com. Today I'm going to remove this pump right here and install a new one, just for you. Let me get started.
First steps will be go ahead and to disconnect the breaker. Make sure the breaker is in the off position and the timer is in the off position. Now what he has just done is taken off the back of the motor, so he'll be able to unhook the seal tight piping, which is located here, to the back of the pump. A multi-tool screwdriver comes in handy, as you can be able to flip to multiple ends and use the nut driver end.
Power's disconnected. Now I gotta disconnect the bonding wire. It's a nice thick wire. It goes through all your equipment.
The bonding wire is usually bonded to the pump, and it's typically number 8 gauge or higher wire.
Screwdriver's not working, so I'm gonna cut it.
When installing the new pump, you will need to rebond it to your equipment pad.
Save this 90.
That's 90 that was originally connected to the motor end of the pump that you're going to go ahead and reuse if it's in good shape.
Now that I've disconnected the electrical, I'm going to cut the pipe here and here. Here it gets a little tricky because I want to save enough pipe to install my new pump. So if I cut it too close to the three-way valve here, I'm not going to have enough room in here to adjust my pump. So let me do this. There. Right here. Pump comes right out. Make sure clean all the burrs off of this inside and outside of the pipe. This one as well.
And the purpose for cleaning the burrs is to make sure you can get a good bond with your new plumbing.
Alright, now that we've got the old pump removed, here's our brand new pump, Pentair Superflo. What we're going to need to do here is make sure this lines up and make sure this lines up. And how we're going to do that is add some bricks here. So we get a nice solid level surface for this pump. Now, as you can see, this looks good, and this looks good. Now we're attached these unions. This pump came with these special unions. Sometimes it's just a nipple or male adapter, but with the Pentair Superflo, we can add these unions. This part's pretty simple.
If your pump doesn't have unions, you can purchase the unions through aquapooldealer.com.
Something like that. And our pipe just goes right on top of here with a coupling and another coupling. Same with this side. Just like that. Alright, back to the electrical part that we previously removed from the old pump. Now we're going to install it on the new pump. 1/4 inch bit, 2 screws, cover plate comes off. This 90 that we saved screws in right here, like so. Take your wires. These are nice and long. You typically don't come across it being like this. Needle nose pliers. What I'm trying to do here is get these wires through this 90.
Now he's taking the needle noses to pull the wires through to be able to get more length.
There we go. 3 wire. Alright, inside here we have 2 brass screws that these are going to hook around. And we have a green ground screw for this wire. Green to ground. And it doesn't matter which, because this is 240, which wire goes to which screw.
Now with some pumps you can follow your wiring diagram if necessary. He's using the nut driver to open up the bolt there, the nut, to be able to put the ground wire on.
Alright, now this black and red are way too long for me. So I'm going to have to trim them down.
Any standard wire stripper will work. Make sure you get you about 1 inch of a piece of clean copper there. That will allow you for the best connectivity of the pump. These hooks are made to be able to get on there very clearly, and you'll be able to get a nice round connectivity.
Alright, nice and snug. No need to over tighten. Now for the bonding, these two wires that we cut off previously, basically the same thing. They're going to go under this copper ground bonding lug.
You can also use a split bolt if you have to cut them. A split bolt you can purchase from your local hardware store or from aquapooldealer.com.
It's going to be tight. Just tighten this nut down nice and tight. Alright, now we've bonded it.
We'll put back on the motor plate, and then that end of the electrical will be complete.